Come on, Ruby, let's go home. Should we go? Go for a walk. Go for a walk. Yeah? Carry that. This way. So the sun has come out on this nice Saturday. The shop it was quite busy this morning, but seems to have kind of petered off. So we're leaving Alastair in there, and Roby and I are going to go on one of our favourite walks. I thought I'd show you guys where it is, so you can come along with me. All we take with us, some poo bags, some treats. I'll either take a toy or a bag of treats. I don't often take both, so things like a tennis ball tends to get Roby back. She loves the tennis ball, but food as well works, so just one or the other. Okay, so there's Roby's collars and leads in here. So I'll probably take a rough and tumble slip lead, and that's the collar I'm looking for because we're walking to the pub, so I want her to look smart, but there's water on the way, so it needs to be something that's durable and okay with getting wet. Got these awesome new walking boots on Vinted, and there's no laces, so you just pull the elastic round, hook it on, tighten. I was hoping they would be waterproof, but they don't seem to be. I need to get some spray for them. Right, let's go. Let's go, Ribs. Come on. This is mine and Ruby's favourite walk, so we can literally just leave the house, walk about a minute, if that, 30 seconds, and then we come down here, and this is underneath the bridge that comes into Tetbury from the Bath Road. Ah, I spot a cat. Let's get those treats out. Ruby! Come! Legs! As you can see, her recall is amazing. Ah. Let's sort this out. You guys probably don't want to see this. New accessory. Oh wow. Ruby, look! This river is a favourite. It's flowing pretty quick though underneath there. This was empty last week. I think I came here, maybe even earlier this week. We've had so much rain the last few days that it's filled up again, which actually, that's really nice to see it filled. You going in? You going in? I'm just going a bit quick. You gonna do it? Or should we wait till later? Go on then. Okay. It's honestly the most beautiful little spot down here. There's this amazing house that has this old vegetable and orchard. It's a little bit overgrown now. I think maybe the guy's a bit old and he can't do as much as he used to, but it's just so pretty. So pretty. It's just like idyllic really, isn't it? I didn't put Roby on the lead because she came back to me and the cat noticed her and made a swift exit, so hopefully we're not going to see the cat right now, because actually this cat, she has chased it before, and she chased it across the road, which less than ideal scenario. Yeah, such a nice afternoon. It's one of those afternoons where the sun is shining but it's still kind of crisp. It's not really warm, which it's probably my favourite. I can wear a jacket and have everything I need in the pockets. I'm actually not a big summer walker. Ruby! Off you go. Go, go. In. You doing legs? Good girl. Go on then. Go have fun. Go on. So one of the things I actually learnt the other day from an Instagram dog trainer was, she's called Amelia, and as well, but she was saying how everybody kind of lets the dog off lead and then you say off you go, or you make them sit, take the lead off, and you're giving them that kind of like tension release, and that's why they run off, and it's more difficult then to get them to return to you. And it makes a lot of sense actually when you say off you go. They kind of get this burst of energy and excitement and run away from you, and when you take the lead off, that's not necessarily what you want. You want them to walk next to you or just walk just in front of you, but always be checking in on you. So the idea that when you take off the lead, it's this big release, it's not always the best thing. So I've been trying it with Roby because she always just runs off when I let go of the lead. So it's just stopping that kind of, getting rid of that cue, and just continue walking on. Obviously I use a slip lead, so generally we always have to stop. But if you've got a clip and a collar, then it's a lot easier for you to implement that eradication of that cue. The other thing is, these treats are great, but I can't open the clasp quickly. So, oh my God, why am I panting? So I'm just going to empty them all into my pocket. This is my kind of scruff jacket, picked up for a tenner in the charity shop, so it doesn't matter too much. But now all the treats are just in my pocket, so it's a lot easier for me when I need to just grab one. Oh, my wallet was in there as well. Great. What flavour are these? I think they are the duck treats. They're the JR ones, so they're like little sausages. They're quite crunchy. They smell quite strong, which is always really good, but they're also tiny, so good little tidbits, good trading. I'm just going to show you Roby. She's walking to heel very nicely right now because she probably heard me say treat, but you know what it's like when you rustle a bag. They are right there. Yeah, so this walk that we're doing, it starts in Tetbury. So if you ever come to the shop, it's something that you could definitely do. It's through an estate called Estcourt Estate, which is a stud farm. So there are horses here. In this first bit now as well, we will pass some sheep, maybe some cows, and there's deer here as well. So it's always something that is worth, if any of those are triggers, keeping in mind, maybe keeping your dog on the lead for some parts. But for the most part, it's just idyllic. And we're going to walk to the Cat Custard Pot, which is one of our favourite pubs. Have a pint, well earned after this week. It's been a bit of a stressful week, to be honest. And yeah, I'm so glad that it's so nice and sunny. It's just such a nice day. Feed this one to Roby. She's waiting. She knew I was picking something. Come on then. Want this? Wait. Oh, she caught it. She is amazing at catching. Robes. Another one. So many blackberries here. Oh wow, I wonder what those are. I've never seen those before. almost look like tomatoes almost. Wow, very pretty. Let's not eat one though. They say red berries you shouldn't eat, right? Ruby loves blackberries. I can't get her to eat them off the tree though. Do your dogs eat them off the tree or the bush? Because I've seen a lot of dogs doing it, but maybe I've just taught Ruby that I pick them and she then eats them, rather than teaching her how to pick them herself. But yeah, if your dog does it, let us know. I'd love to see a video of it as well. I think it's the cutest thing ever. And do they pick anything else? Raspberries, apples? Nairobi won't eat apples. Pretty sure she's allergic. I gave her an apple once from this walk actually. There's an orchard which we'll come up to. And when we got home, she was like running around, had like itchy paws and skin for hours. And now she won't really eat apples, so I'm wondering whether that's a correlation or not. Could have been something different. She did also swim in some kind of bog, so who knows? You just never know. Just making guesses. So it's about 10 to 4 when we set off. The walk takes about 50 minutes. There's a couple different ways you can go. I think I might go right through the estate so I can show you some of the horses. But there is another way that the route takes you to the Cat and Custard, where you can avoid horses and sheep, which is quite good, depending on how your dog is with those kind of triggers, and whether you really want to keep them on lead or not. But the alternative route does include about 10 minutes of road walking, so I don't think I'll do that today, just because it's a lot nicer to not have to. Oh, so nice to have the sunshine. So we're coming up to like the old tree line drive now. Sometimes there's sheep in here. Last week there were cows. Whoops. Actually, it's looking completely clear right now, so yeah, we can just go straight through. Also, I don't know what kind of leads you guys all like to use, but I just find the slip leads so easy when I'm going on long walks, because I mostly keep Roby off lead, but it's always good to have kind of quick access if I ever need to put her on lead. The cue I use for her to come back to me isn't come here. I say Roby and then legs. So legs is kind of her, she'll come back, sit between my legs, and then I can easily put the slip lead back on. She just has a better kind of recall when she knows she's not coming back to be told off or anything. So sometimes I think she thinks come here means, oh no, we're leaving. Whereas legs is kind of like her safety option. She usually gets a treat or some fuss. So it's like a good feeling to come back. But yeah, I keep the lead kind of around me like so. And then I can just whip it over my head if I need to. And it's also just really kind of like lasso her back on, which I find really easy rather than using a clip. I know a lot of people prefer having a clip, and if you've got a harness, then you're probably always going to use the clip. Yeah, what kind of leads do you use and why? You may have seen our video with Dean, the London dog trainer. He absolutely doesn't like that we use a slip lead. He recommends clip and collar, but yeah, always depends on kind of what scenario you're in and how used to each thing your dog is. We've used a slip lead with Nairobi since she was 3 months-ish, as soon as we got her. So she's very used to it. And she's pretty good at walking on lead, unless she's really needs a wee. I find that's the trigger point. She's very pulley if she needs the loo. I'm just going to show you the view. There's a lady with her dog up ahead. Dog looks like it's kind of jumping towards Roby and growling, so I'll kind of hang around a little bit to wait until she's passed somewhere else. It's honestly such a beautiful walk. The estate management is just insane. Like, they maintain everything so well. Cool. You can go through now. Good girl. It's quite good practice when you're on kind of off-lead walks, and if your dog should always ideally be coming back and checking on you, whether that's kind of stopping and turning around or actually coming back in to check in, and actually coming right up to you. Hey, gentle, gentle. So as I get to this bit, Nairobi will probably start ignoring me a bit more. It's because we've been walking here, I think I mentioned, since she was really, really young, just because it's right across the road from our house. And she knows, she likes to chase. I mean, she's a working dog, she's a lab. She knows that there is a family of deer that live here. I think there's about 5 deer. They are full size, they're not the pygmy breed, they're not the small ones, but she knows they hang out in the orchard, and we're just coming up to the orchard now. So I expect she's probably not going to check in with me as much. She may run off into the woods just to kind of see if she can smell them. I don't worry about this. I like to give her a bit of freedom. I know she wouldn't chase any of the farm animals that are here, and they're all kind of on this side anyway, and we're talking about the other side, so that's all good. If she doesn't run off, ideal. Well, not run off, I don't like to say that. She's kind of just exploring and doing her own thing for a little bit, but because she is in that habit, she's used to seeing them here. Every time we come here, this is what she'll do, and I expect it. So it is always worth mentioning that if you don't want that behaviour to happen, and you know it happens on a certain walk or at a certain point, then switch up that scenario and maybe avoid that walk for a few weeks or a few months. And when you do come to that point, just make sure you're on it, whether you either put them on the lead or give them treats. But yeah, she's kind of gone off ahead of me. She's not too far ahead, I can still see her. Nairobi! Come! She's stopped. She's looking around. I think she's trying to weigh up whether she should go on ahead or come back to me. Come on! Good girl! Legs! Come on! Here she comes. Good girl! Well done! You do legs? Legs! She's back. Go on then. So yeah, always good to not give up. Hold your stance. Also, don't get annoyed. They're not going to come back if you're shouting at them in an annoyed way because they haven't listened to you the first time. Wait until it happens, treat, and let them enjoy themselves again. This is not my favourite bit, especially when it gets really wet. This gets really muddy and it's kind of at an angle. If you can see how But there is an alternative route. We could have just taken a right where we kind of missed this bit out, but it sounded like the river was severely back. And as I said, my new boots, I don't think they're actually waterproof, so we'll go this way today. You going in? So, this field is lovely. This one usually has sheep in. I can't see any poop, and I can't see any sheep at the moment, so I'm assuming they've been moved to a different one. Once I get over the top of this hill, I'll be able to see the whole field, so I'll assess the scenario then. Where'd you go? Hey? Where'd you go? Can you stay close? Stay close. Close. Hey, close. First bit of mud. There's a squirrel up ahead. Can you see it? Good girl, Roby. Roby's seen it, but she's waiting. Ah! And she's gone. Oop. And it's gone up the tree. We're all good. All safe. That was pretty good of her to wait so long, actually. Come on! Wow. I'm definitely not gonna get her back from that tree now. So I probably won't try. I'm not sexier than a squirrel, as my friend would say. Hey. I'm at the top of the hill now, so I can see the whole field. There is some electric fencing up, but there are no sheep at the moment, which is perfect for our walk. Means I probably won't put Roby on the lead until we get to the horse paddocks in about 10 minutes, maybe less. And yeah, we'll see what the horses are doing as well. She is currently quite far from me. She's been triggered by the squirrel, I think. So she'll definitely be going on the lead when we get to the horse fields, because once she's got this adrenaline in her, it's quite difficult to stop that without her actually chasing. So we don't want her doing that. All right, so need to make sure I'm still the best thing. Ready? So I just grab a couple of treats, throw them. She's got to catch them. Some more. Just kind of resets her. Remembers that I'm the best thing. Yeah. Stay close. Roby is very food orientated, so it definitely helps. But I do think, if you remember just before we left, I was talking about the ball or the treats. In this scenario where she wants to chase something, the ball is better than the treats, just because she's getting that fix. I can throw the ball, she catches it, brings it back. That's like her hunting prey drive. She's getting that fix, so it's always worth knowing what your dog's kind of trigger is, but also what's going to bring them back to you. And remember that you're the best person, the best thing, higher value than a squirrel, a deer, a fox, other people, other dogs. Why should they come back to you? Why should they hang out next to you? Why should they walk next to you? So positive, positive, positive. If she did lapse, chase a squirrel, I'm not going to tell her off. It's instinct. That is what she does. She's a working breed. She's a dog. She's an animal. That's just what they do, hey? Seem to have found some bunnies now. I think it might be time to go on the lead. Can you see this one's ears just here? Hello, bunny. Are you hiding? There's a very good hiding spot. I don't know if you can see it, literally just here. So Roby's missed that one, so let's leave it to hide. Pop through here. Oh, so cute. Yeah. Next stage, so this is actually, I mean, we're kind of just walking up the driveway before to Estcourt, but this is the estate office. Now, it's the driveway. Legs! So we're coming up to the horse paddocks. I don't know if you can see them in the distance or not. So I'm going to put Roby on the lead just because I don't know what's coming. Good girl. Better to be safe than sorry. My mic wasn't working for a little bit, so I think all I spoke about was I saw those little ladybugs, little ladybug nest, whatever you would call it. I'm also scared of ladybugs, so I'm scared of horses, cows, ladybugs. Horses and cows mostly because they're a lot bigger than me. I'm pretty short. I don't like them coming up to me. I've never been used to being around horses, so I find that a bit unpredictable. Ladybugs, which is maybe a bit of a weird one, but my dad had this house in Somerset in the countryside, and these ladybugs came in and formed a nest in my room that I would stay in. And I don't know if you've ever witnessed a ladybug nest. It's absolutely disgusting. Robes! Come! They make this really horrible sound at night. They like buzz around like crazy. There's so many of them. It was honestly so disgusting. I'm just going to video this pic because it's so pretty. Go. Go on then. Sometimes there's horses in this paddock, but thankfully not today. Right, now just left Estcourt Estate, so sheep. Roby, close, sit, good girl. Right, now, never seen sheep in this field, have we? That's why it's always good to be prepared. How are we going to get through here? Is that a electric fence? Okay, wait. Oh, usually this field has about 10 horses in it. Obviously it's changed today. There are sheep. Can you wait, Roby? Because I'm not sure about that, whether it's electric or not. Just wait. Oh God, a bit risky. Wait. Go back. No, go back. Up. Wait. Sheep poo. Nice. Okay, they're all looking at us. This will be interesting. Hopefully we don't give them too much of a fright. Roby's being really good, staying nice and close. Make sure I'm holding onto the lead super tight just in case she decides to make any sudden movements. I expect they're all going to run in a minute, which is going to be quite exciting for Robes. Ears up. Hi guys. Hello. Got some nice coats ready for winter. Good girl, Roby. Oh dear. Let's just reset. Let's let them rejoin their group. Good girl. Good girl. Follow me. Stay close. Hey, bye, sheepies. Oh, look at those with the black down the front. They're gorgeous. Oh, there must be two different breeds in here. Can you come close? Now I'm very thankful that Roby doesn't eat poop. Ah! They're following. Ooh, am I about to be scared of sheep now too? They are literally all following us. I know, they heard my packet of food. Oh no, Robes. So, thing is, my treats are lamb flavoured, so I'm not sure you'd like them. Nope, I don't think you would. They definitely heard the rustle of Nairobi's packet. I've never been chased by sheep before. All right, let's keep going. Good girl, Roby, you're being very good. Yes, you are very good. Very good. What would you call this? Like the Pied Piper of sheep? Or, I mean, has anyone ever been chased by sheep before? How weird. Alright, more electric fencing. And sometimes in the next field there's pigs. I really hope they're there because they're my favourite. Hop! Hop! Good girl. Ah, must not be on because there wasn't any zapping noise. You go on. Good girl. Through. Alright, pretty much there. You can see the village where the pub is. There's nothing in this last field. So there's a little orchard here on the edge of this field. And for the last 2 years, they've had these really lovely pigs here. Don't know at what stage. I'm guessing they must. It's not a really nice way to slaughter them to make their own sausages and stuff. But they're so friendly. Oh, I love saying hi to them. I can't hear them at the moment, so I'm guessing I haven't got any back this year. But they love eating all the apples and stuff in the orchard, which is just really cute. So yeah, they're usually here by now because it's apple season. But nope, not today. I love these styles. It's a really old style. So lovely wooden stone tops. Ruby just jumps over them. But then these are little wildlife holes. So foxes, rabbits, any kind of small wild animal can actually get through, which is just so nice, and I think they just look so gorgeous. And they are nice and easy to get over. All right, this is it. This is the pathway to the pub. Okay, one of my most recent additions to Ruby's training is when I'm on small pathways like this, I've taught her how to walk behind me. So the queue is behind, and I just feed her treats every now and then right behind me without saying anything. It just means that I know we're coming up to a road, so I know she's behind me all the time. I don't have to worry about her bumping into anything when we're on a tight path before me, because I'm always going to be able to intercept, and I can see further than she can as well. So we are kind of working on being able to have her off lead as much as possible, including pavements, roads. I mean, we live in the countryside, so behind, Ruby, behind. So yeah, this is just another step in kind of the right direction. I think it's always better to have your dog behind you than ahead of you. Just try and teach her that. There it is. Wonderful Cat and Custard Pot. They do pizza here. Pizza is so good. Actually, all their food is amazing, but yeah, I highly recommend it. And it's full of typical Cotswoldy cottages. Very cute. I can smell a fire. Oh yeah. Oh look, Ruby, there's a water bath for you. Would you like some water? Oh yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed walking with me and Ruby to the Cat and Custard Pot. We've definitely beaten Alastair, so go in, grab a pint. Yeah, catch up with you soon.